all these beautiful consultant meetings. If you don't know what that is, I have a management and an expert of the radio industry giving me tips and tricks and feedback, constructive criticism. Sometimes just straight up tell me I suck. And then I got to write that down as my notes and then try to do the next show not sucking.
Right.
Yeah. It's very difficult to do sometimes. But there's a couple of takeaways from the consultant meeting I had yesterday. First and foremost, he said that phones are dead. People don't call radio shows anymore, which I disagree. I mean, we have a lot of friends of the show that call in all the time, 600 KFMA. So feel free to call in whenever you want. We want to interact with you. We are Tucson's morning show. But we also talked about what I've mentioned this on air before, but I used to do a show on Halloween, or at least the last weekday until Halloween. That was a theme show. It was every single song that played that morning was covers. There were cover songs. And the reason why is because that's a musician dressing like another musician. Yeah. Musically, not literally. Unfortunately, the consultant took it literally. But I meant, theoretically or metaphorically speaking.
Where's their imagination?
Yeah. When a musician covers another musician, they're emulating them to a certain extent. It's like they're dressing up for them or like them on Halloween.
Yes.
So I want to do this all cover show on October 29th, right? Just to switch it up. And have some fun. It's kicking off holiday weekend. Let's kick off Halloween weekend with an all cover show as bands dress up as other bands. I get told by management that that's too risky.
Risky business, eh?
Yeah. Oh, risky? What are we risking? I don't understand that logic whatsoever. Like, if we don't play Offspring, everything's gonna S the bed, like everyone's gonna go away. If I don't play Offspring for one day, or at least Gone Away by Offspring, which is coming up, by the way, so you're gonna keep it right here because I know you want to hear that Offspring song. And I love that Offspring song, and I love the songs that we play on the show. Let me be clear about that. But for a theme to kick off a Halloween weekend, I think it would be fun. It would add an extra element of fun on this. Well, so
listen, you're risking the fact that I might hear a song I've not heard on the station before, and then I'll never hear it again because we don't always do that. Oh, what will I do?
But I laughed at them when they said risky because I'm like, come on, guys. Like, why can't we take chances? It's rock radio. And we're in an industry like that I love. I've always been in toxic relationships, and my love with radio is no different than any of the toxic relationships that I've been in my entire life. It is a struggling industry. We know this. It's no secret, right? And so to keep it alive and thriving and evolving, I'm the type of guy that wants to take risks, want to take chances, wants to switch it up and just have some fun while we're doing this. And we're in the basement. I'm in the basement looking up at the penthouse. So while I do that, I'm like, I got to make these kind of steps to get to the penthouse. One of those steps is to think outside the box and do an all cover show during morning drive for Halloween is one of those concepts. So they said, okay, fine. I don't think we have enough songs to do that. We might give you one an hour. I'm like, well, that's going to not be the concept. I've been on this station. I was on the station 5 years ago. We used to play stupid Halloween songs on Halloween, like Monster Mash. Wow. So if that's
a graveyard smash.
Yeah, but if that's not a risk, well, I don't know what is, right? So they go to me. They say, well, then why don't you put together a list? And I'm like, oh, okay. You want me to do your job? Okay. I could do that, actually. That's not a problem. I could put together a covers list, but here's the deal. I know that I need like 40 cover songs to give them to, but I know if I give them 40 cover songs, they're going to say no to like half of them. So I came up with a devious plan.
Okay, let's hear it.
Yeah, I'm going to come up with 100 cover songs.
Oh.
Yeah. So when they say no to half of them, I still have 10 extra songs that I'm probably not even going to be able to play. But I do need your help, and it also helps me dispute the fact that they say people don't call radio shows anymore. 600 KFMA, that's 600-5362. Give me a popular rock cover song. I'll give you an example. Sound of Silence by Disturbed is a song we play on the station all the time. That's a cover song.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Lake of Fire by Nirvana. That's a cover song.
Yes, sir, it is.
Zombie by Bad Wolves.
Yep.
That's a cover song. 600 KFMA. I know I'm forgetting some, and I need to write down a list of 100. by
Well, you only need 97 now.
Tuesday.
Yeah, easy peasy.
That's true. Yeah. We're just chipping away. So that's what I want to hear. I want to hear from you guys. What are some cover songs you would like to hear on the Beef Vegan Presents All Cover Show for Halloween, October 29th? Because I'm going to keep talking about it on air to make it a reality. I'm going to keep on fighting.
You got to manifest it.
Yeah, we're manifesting our reality here. Let's go to the phones. Rock 102.1. It's crazy. I got a caller. Who's this?
Somebody who listens to the radio and still uses their phone.
That is
let's
awesome.
go.
Yeah. Okay. Give me a cover song.
We've got Shinedown covering Leonard Skinner with Simple Man.
I love it.
Perfect.
Write that down, Lance. Thank
Yep.
you for the call, brother. All right. Rock 102.1. Who's this?
96 to go.
Yes.
Sweet Dreams by Marilyn Manson.
Sweet Dreams by Marilyn Manson. Actually, they said no Marilyn Manson right now. He's technically canceled.
Oh.
Yeah. He's a
But-
garbage human being. What can you do? But I do love that song. So,
Okay.
yeah, I'll see. If you think of another one, call back. All right. Rock 102.1. Who's this?
James.
All right, James, give me a cover song.
How about Cake War Pigs?
War Pigs.
Oh, Cake War Pigs.
Yeah.
Oh,
Excellent
yeah.
cover. That's an excellent cover. Thank you for that. Write that down,
Yeah,
Lance.
I'm writing all these down.
Excellent. All right, Rock 102.1. Who's this?
Hey, it's number one, Beef.
Number one, Manny. All right, Manny, what is the cover song that you want me to play on Halloween show?
Whiskey in the Jar by Metallica.
Oh, yeah, Whiskey in a Jar by
Whiskey in the
Metallica.
Jar.
See, these are songs they can't say no to. Excellent pick, Manny. Thanks for the call. All right, Rock 102.1. Who's this?
This is Beth.
All right, Beth. What is a cover song I should
Hi.
play on the Halloween show?
Hailstorm did Lady Gaga's Bad Romance.
No.
Oh.
Bad. That's like madness. How does it?
And
Bad
then
Romance go.
Godsmack also did Come Together and Rocky Mountain Way.
There
Let's
you go.
go.
That's it. You see, they're like, well, we want to play gold songs. I'm like, that's double gold, bro. That's a song that was number one when it first came out, and then number one when it came out again.
Double gold.
Beth,
These are
thank you for
bands
those.
that KFMA loves
Thank
too.
you.
Thank you. All right, we're gonna keep those phone calls coming in. I see my phone lines are all lit up, Mr. Consultant Man. It's crazy.
Oh,
People know
they
how to use
are.
the phone still.
Wow, that's
I'm
crazy.
gonna record those phone calls. We'll play them over Offspring, Three Doors Down, stuff like that coming up next. So keep it right here to Beef Vegan Presents. Booze, what I said. Oh, there you go. Let's see. Let's get drama in here on the stream. Good morning, everybody.
Morning, guys.
Yeah, hey, up. That's the wrong mic here. Let's try it again. As we're still waiting for Aaron, we got a whole lot of
morning.
show to go. And welcome to the podcast. As again situated, I've been solo all morning long. Well, with the exception of the first hour with Dre and Allie, which has been fantastic. And but they had to go. And then Aaron is scheduled to come in, and he had to turn his car in to get worked on. And they're promising, the dealership promised him a rental. And they're like, okay, we'll give you the rental at like 7:30. Well, he was still waiting. And now Aaron's going to be like jumping in here, maybe the last 30 minutes of the show. So not only that, though, we will have Hotrock joining us because it's Wednesday. So we got to check in with our favorite weed rapper and everything else. How's your morning going so far, Drum?
It hasn't been too shabby. We're just vibing.
Right. Yeah. We being like, is it because your pronoun is a we, or is there multiple people just vibing?
Oh no, like me and you're in this office, so I'm like we're vibing this morning.
Oh yeah. You and I. Yes.
Yeah.
I was talking pre-morning, but that's okay. I'm just making sure.
Pre-morning's still good. I got to sleep in a little bit.
Right. Nice. Yeah, I know. As you're rolling in at 9:01.
Hey man, you told me not to be here till 9, so I was like, all right, cool, I'll be here at 9.
I know. Well, that's right. I did say that. There's a couple things I want to cover here. First, which fast food restaurant do you think would have the best chicken nuggets? This is the hot debate. And there was actually a survey, so I have an answer to see if you are in the ballpark. So do you like chicken nuggets first off?
I love chicken nuggies. I have not been able to taste for 9 months though, so I'm probably not like the best up-to-date guy, but from what I remember, I think I preferred Wendy's spicy chicken nuggets.
Okay,
the most.
Wendy's spicy chicken nuggets. That's pre-COVID. And what a bummer, too, to be reminded of that. It's like, oh, yeah, I forgot. And I should never be able to talk food or I should never talk food with you
It's all
because it's almost like dangling a carrot in front of your face, a carrot that you can't even taste. It's super sad. So like on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being you could taste everything just before COVID, and then of course 0 being when you had COVID, where are you at now as far as your taste?
I'd say I'm probably like a 4. I don't know. I feel like there's things that my brain's like, oh, there's something more than usual now than before. But we're still like, I don't know what it is though.
Yeah, that's rough. Hold on, man. We gotta do a tease. Rock 102.1 KFMA's Beef Vegan Presents. I got Drum with me this morning.
Good morning.
As always. Oh, you know what? I gotta keep messing with your microphone. Do it one more time, Drum.
Good morning.
People need to hear that lovely voice of yours. We have another one with Drum coming up and a bunch of other stats and facts that we need to share with you. Unbelievable facts up next. This is a new segment I'm going to have Drum sing along with, but it's very informative and entertaining. I promise you, it's going to be both those things, and it's coming up right after Linkin Park. Here's what I've done on Rock 102.1 KFMA. It's Beef Vegan Presents. Clear. Oh, yeah.
Clear.
So when I do the unbelievable facts, let's get silly this morning, Drum. I'm just going to read through these courtesy of the Unbelievable Facts Facebook page because they have these fantastic memes that, give you this great information. And not only with it, when you Google this information, you're like, no way, this is true. You Google it, you find out that it's very true. So they double check their sources before they make any of these posts. But the way we're going to do this segment is that in between every little fact, I want you to go unbelievable facts.
Oh, I remember you mentioned this last time.
Yes, we didn't get to do this. This will be the first time that we do it. And it's silly, right, straight up. But it's Wednesday, so let's get a little silly. So practice with me here. You basically say it twice. Go, unbelievable facts, unbelievable facts. And then you put a little emphasis on the second facts. Oh, Aaron's here. Can you go grab Aaron real quick?
All right, I'll do that.
Okay.
BRB, y'all.
Okay. Yeah, you don't have to say bye. They know you're going to be right back. You're wasting time. Get him real quick because I want 2 singers now. It's going to be fantastic. So, yeah, we're going to do these unbelievable facts, and I'll show you what I mean here. Hopefully my stream won't slow down by pulling up Facebook. But I hope everyone's having a good day so far on this Wednesday, and they've been enjoying the score reports and everything else that we've been doing. And once I email Hotrock, I'll get him jumped in on the stream because we got to check in with him. If you check that, actually, let me ask you guys, have you checked out his live stream? I shared it last Wednesday when he went live. You got to see him and Papa Doc, or not Papa Doc, his whole crew as they smoke weed and break down independent cartoons. It's a really very entertaining show. And it's also very fun when you try to partake and kind of move along with it, like smoke while they smoke. Super, super fun. I try to, and I don't even smoke that much. So, I make it about 15 minutes into the show. I told him 30, but honestly, after 15 minutes, then I'm so distracted that I'm running around. Hurry up and set it up. No time for salutations. I already invited you. Yeah. Good. All right. Get back in here, Drum. Okay. So getting ready for this unbelievable facts. Well, it doesn't matter, but what matters is the singing part. So you want to practice with me real quick, Drum?
Sure.
You got this. Okay. So we only got 25 seconds. Go unbelievable facts, unbelievable facts.
Okay.
Okay. Do it.
Unbelievable facts.
No.
Unbelievable facts.
Okay, yeah. Do the emphasis on the second time you're doing the facts, but do it more sing-songy, so don't speed through it. So unbelievable facts, unbelievable facts.
All right.
Okay, all right, we're just going to do it live. We're doing it live.
It's unbelievable.
Rock 102.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. As Aaron's getting all set up with his late ass, we're going to do a round of unbelievable facts. This is very educational, and I actually have a fun way that we're going to present these unbelievable facts with Drum singing unbelievable facts in between. So I'm going to show this on the live stream. So if you are sitting at home or on your computer, make sure you check out the Rock 102.1 Facebook page or go to YouTube, search Beef Vegan, go to my page, subscribe, and you can watch the live stream as you see this is courtesy of the Unbelievable Facts Facebook page. All right, before we get into our first unbelievable fact, Drum, go ahead and hit me with it.
Unbelievable facts. Unbelievable facts.
In 1980, after Muhammad Ali lost to Larry Holmes, a 14-year-old boxing prospect, Mike Tyson, spoke to Ali on the phone and promised to avenge his loss. 8 years later, Tyson fought Holmes and beat the 38-year-old inside 4 devastating rounds. Tyson said it was one of the highlights of his career. Drum?
That's actually really cute.
No.
I know I'm supposed to sing. Unbelievable facts. Unbelievable facts.
All right. Yeah. So, well, here, do it with me, okay? Try to do it at the same time. Ready? Unbelievable facts. Unbelievable facts. There you go. Good. And then Aaron's in on it. In the late 2000s, 2 Auckland teenagers discovered that despite claiming to have 4 times the vitamin C of oranges, the blackcurrant-based drink called Ribena had no detectable vitamin C content. The maker was taken to court and fined $217,000 for misleading the customers with false advertising.
Ooh.
Again, back to the singing. We move it along fast.
Unbelievable facts. Unbelievable facts.
You don't sound that into it, Drum.
I kind of the opportunity to use the song. It's unbelievable. Like, that.
Well, get that out of your head. Aaron, help her out. Okay?
It's supposed to be big energy. It's, these are unbelievable facts.
Yeah, you seem like
you're singing like believable facts.
Exactly.
They're very believable.
You're singing like they're very believable. Allow me to blow your mind, okay? In 1935, a tiger shark on display at an aquarium in Sydney vomited up a human arm. The coroner's report stated that the arm had been cleanly removed and that with a blade, and that there was no bite marks, concluding that the shark had not bitten it off. The arm also had a tattoo, which later revealed that it belonged to a man who had gone missing a few weeks earlier. This sparked a murder investigation and one of the most infamous crime stories in Australia. Hit me with it.
Unbelievable facts. Unbelievable facts.
Yeah, there you go. Sing along, Aaron. Don't be afraid.
Oh, I would love to.
Okay, well, we'll do it one more time because we got one more unbelievable fact we'll share. Go ahead. Unbelievable facts.
Unbelievable facts.
There you go. A 15-year-old hacker named Jonathan James' actions made NASA shut down its network for 3 entire weeks to investigate the breach. He had hacked into NASA's network to download source code equaling the value of $1.7 million to learn how the International Space Station worked. Oh, and that was unbelievable facts. One last time.
Unbelievable facts. Unbelievable facts.
Ooh, a text. Text the letters KFMA to 51870.
All right, so that's how we did that. I told you we're getting silly on this Wednesday.
That's a good segment. I like that segment, mostly because of the song.
Yeah, exactly. The song makes the segment, and that's why you just got to be into it. You know, that was on the spot training, Drum. You did good, but that's what I had to pull it out of you. I was like, we need to
something to work on for next week.
Yeah, sing, songy, and everything else. Unbelievable. That's the way I hear it in my head.
All right.
We could beatbox behind you too.
You could, yeah. Unbelievable facts. Unbelievable facts. What? Unbelievable. I mean, I can sing this all day long. I'm not going to, but I could. Let's see.
We just catch Beef later on today, just singing it to himself.
I was singing it all. I've actually been singing it all week.
Did you write this song?
I did.
Nice.
I did. Thank you. I composed it, which was pretty fancy of me. And I wrote it down in my notes. I said, hey, when I do this, I got to have drums sing it. And and that's what I did. And Unbelievable Facts.
It was born.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah. So it took you 2 hours to get a rental car, huh, Aaron?
Yeah, I walked over there. I had to walk from my apartment to the rental car place. And I just kind of hung out there for like an hour and a half while they're getting the cars ready.
Wow, that sucks.
So far, anytime I brought my car in to do anything, like if it takes longer than 30 minutes, my brain is just like, all right, nap time.
Yeah. I just walked over to the Whole Foods, got a coffee, enjoyed the morning a little bit, just wandering around.
Nice. That's good. Adventure time with Aaron.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Adventure time. Come on, grab your friends.
Okay, well then let me ask you this because I asked Drum, but I forgot that she does not have taste buds.
Right.
So it's a stupid question to ask someone who had COVID, and I feel bad. And then I'm glad I'm asking this question on the stream and not on the air because a lot of people have gotten COVID here in town, and I didn't consider that there's a lot of people that probably can't taste as well. So they don't want to hear stories about news surveys, right? Or sorry, food surveys. But Anyways, the question is, who has the best fast food chicken nuggets?
Best fast food chicken nuggets.
Yes.
This well, probably Chick-fil-A.
Oh.
But
Yeah,
I feel like they're their own kind of thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Best actual fast food, like comparative to all the rest, I'm gonna say Wendy's.
Oh, okay.
Not a fan of McNugs. Not a big fan of the Burger King, like 30 for $1 ones.
Yeah, no. Burger King, anything. I'll tell you this right now. So you both were right and close. Coming in number 5, KFC's popcorn nuggets. The Shake Shack was number 4. McDonald's chicken McNuggets somehow was number 3.
That's
Coming in
just
number
popularity contest.
I know. Coming in number 2 is something that both of you said, and that's Wendy's spicy nuggets. Yeah, and that's one. And the number 1 chicken nuggets shouldn't be a surprise. Chick-fil-A.
Dang, and they have 1 and 2?
1 and 2. Yeah, you nailed
Nice.
it. Hey, does anyone else smell weed? Do you smell weed?
I can't smell.
That's true. I do.
No, I smell. Oh, there's Hot Rock, everybody.
Oh my God, homies, what's going on, yo?
What's up, Hot Rock?
Morning.
Hot Rock Supajoint in the building. I'm doing good, dude. Hold on, let me. Oh, someone was calling, but that's all right. Welcome back to the stream, dude.
Thanks for having me back on, homies.
Yeah, actually, as we start, let me thank you for sharing a little clip of our show on your show.
Oh,
yeah, it was like a showception on the Hot Rock Supajoint live stream last week. That was super cool.
We're going to do the same thing this week, homies. I got to show everybody how awesome I look on your stream so they know.
You do look pretty good. Let's get a close up of Hot Rock here. You know, the hair's looking good.
Ooh, yeah.
He's glowing. He's definitely glowing.
Yeah. What are you smoking on this morning, Hot Rock?
I ain't smoking on anything this morning because I got to go to the dispensary. I just been waiting for this call so I can get out of here, go do that. I ate a couple of edibles about a half hour ago, so I'm just waiting for those to kick in right now, yo.
Oh, I'm glad that you said that because I was like, wait a second, we got a sober Hot Rock? This is an exclusive.
It's starting to kick in, homie. It's starting to work, so I'm excited.
Things are getting wavy and everything. All right, let me ask you this because you're a connoisseur of all things edibles. What would you suggest is the best tasting edible that you can go for the people out there that really like food and maybe not like weed so much or just love combining the two?
Well, if you got a homie that cooks, I got a few homies that cook, so they're always bringing me like cookies and brownies and that kind of stuff. I love that kind of stuff. If you ain't into the weed flavor, I would suggest going with like a gummy, one of those gummies that they be getting in the dispensaries. Those are great. And and also you could always do like they've got this syrup, this THC syrup that you could throw into like your ginger ale or whatever you be drinking. Those are pretty good too, yeah.
See, I thought I heard syrup and I was just picturing like somebody eating pancakes and just putting like
I'm sure they have that too.
like syrup.
Oh, it's so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Now, have you ever see the problem with me and edibles is I've had situations where you just eat too much and then they just knock you on your ass. Like I remember one night specifically, clearly laying on my bed and looking at my feet, and 1 second my feet would be 30 feet away, and the next second they'd be like 3 inches from my face, and I wasn't moving. Have you ever had a situation where you ate too many edibles and just freaked the F out?
I went and saw that Shang-Chi movie a couple weeks ago. I ate a bunch of edibles on that. And when the dragons all started popping up, I was sure I was freaking out. Yo, it was pretty awesome.
Yeah. But that sounds like a good time. So not a bad freak out. But I mean, I guess if you're a pro, then you have no bad freak outs.
Exactly, homie. I'm professional pothead.
Yeah. In fact, actually, is your Shang-Chi movie hack, you made a movie hack on that, right?
I sure did, homie. It's called the Shang-Chi and the 420 ringtones or something like that, yo.
Is that on YouTube?
That one's up on my YouTube. Tonight on the Super Show, we're Earth premiering Spider-Man No Way, homie. And it's
sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Oh.
Spider-Man be trying to get some weed, so he goes into Doctor Strange.
Your world premiering now. I want to show everyone on the stream your movie hack for Shang-Chi. So
I'd be careful. I don't know if there's any bad words in that, homie. I'm just giving you a heads up right now. I can't remember if I was cussing in that one or not, yo.
Yeah, that's fine for the stream. I won't play. I won't play it on the air.
Blow up all the F words, yo.
Exactly. Let's see. Hold on. Let's talk to a caller real quick. Rock 1 2.1. Who's this?
Sorry.
Hey, what's up,
Hey,
Gaines?
I tried to call you earlier. You're talking about that wolf spider in your house?
Well, it was in F My Life, so it wasn't my wolf spider, but yeah.
Oh, it was. Oh, that wasn't you. Oh,
It was F My
sounded like
Life.
it was you.
What is it? Is this your
Oh,
first
fuck
time,
yeah.
Gaines?
No, it wasn't my first time.
All right. Well, we're on this live stream right now. You want to say hi to Supajoint?
Oh yeah.
Hot
What
Rock
up?
Supajoint? You go say hi to him.
You gotta say
What
hi
up,
with
Hot
the
Rock
H-I-G-H.
Yeah.
And how's Drum doing? How you doing, Drum?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
All right, that's enough small talk, Gaines. Good talking with you. All right. So yeah, he didn't. I said say hi to our guest, Hot Rock Supajoint, and he immediately moves on to the hot chick. That's not cool. Gaines, come on.
I would
All
do
right.
the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's play this real quick because I want to show people some of the magic that Hot Rock does. That he features on his show and also on his social media. So make sure you guys give a follow to Hot Rock. What's your social media link again? At Supajoint or
Everywhere at Supajoint. Supajoint, yo.
yeah. All right, so this is Hot Rock's movie hacks. So what Hot Rock likes to do is take these great movie trailers, make them his own. And, it's fantastic. And this is Shang-Chi and the Legend of the 420 Ringtones. So let's go ahead and check out Hot Rock in action.
The Supajoint movie preview hack, yo. Yeah.
For generations, the 420 ringtones have given our family power, the power to know who is calling. If you want them to be yours one day, you have to show me that you can pay your phone bill on time, homie.
I can do it, Daddy.
I fucking know I can, yo.
You've been on the family plan long enough, my child. It's time for you to take on this responsibility for yourself. Me, your dad, we found the carrier and the plan that worked for our usage. Now you must do the same.
I knew you would go on the same service as me. Like father, like son. But I'm not you, Dad. You think unlimited texting should require additional service fees. You're old. You're set in your ways. You don't understand I can get unlimited calls, texts, and data for like half of what you're paying per month. These ringtones were passed down from generation to generation, boy. You can't just download these off the internet. Come on, Dad, you're so old, you barely understand how the internet even works. They're legacy, son. Legacy from the 90s.
All ringtones hold special powers, my son. You must find yours.
I thought a new phone would change my life. Start a new plan. Find the ringtones for my aesthetic. But they keep calling me. Well, this is kind of trippy. Now, my son, turn your ringer volume to full and prepare yourself.
Can't I just text, Dad?
No, son, you must answer the call.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you, Dad. Millennials don't answer the phone.
If you want to control the ringtones, you've got to go back to the beginning.
Jesus, Dad, how far back do you want me to go?
All the way back, son, to the first ringtone in the family collection. Nokia, bitches!
Oh my God, are you going to answer that or what?
Man, I hope it's my weed man. Fucking robocalls. I should set a special ringtone for them.
Yeah.
And that's Hot Rock right there. Excellent job. I know my stream's a little glitchy, guys, and I apologize. And I have to get back on with Scott right now. They like the Nokia bitches too. So yeah, and you're debuting a brand new super hack tonight, right?
That's right, homie. Tonight on the Super Show, episode 110, we got 7 cartoons, 9 brand new songs, and a new movie preview hack about that Spider-Man. No way, homie. That'll be on tonight on the Super Show, 7 p.m. MST, yo.
I love it.
Let's go.
Yeah, no, I love the way that Hot Rock just formats a show, spends the whole week building up content, playing music from independent artists, musicians, and artists as far as cartoonists, and then throws in his own content as well. It's fantastic, Hot Rock.
Thanks,
I'm going to get, after this show, I'm going right down to my engineer's office. He's been promising me a new computer for like 2 months now. I'm going to kick that fucking door in and I'll be like, give me that computer now. I'm done with this glitch. I shouldn't be using a computer from the 80s on this radio station. They gave me a broom closet and all the non-resources possible. It's like I'm at KWSS again, legitimately. But we're going to get our new computer soon enough so we could smoothly stream together. and feature more of these clips and previews for your live stream. So one last time before we let you go, Hot Rock, let people know where to find you and how to watch your live stream tonight at 7 o'clock.
So if you want to find me on the social medias, I'm everywhere at Supajoint, Supajoint. And if you want to watch the Hotrock Supajoint Super Show tonight, easiest way to do that is you go to www.supa.show. And that'll take you to a webpage that's got the link. And when we're live, it pops up right there. And you get in this chat and send me some money so I can go buy some weed, yo.
Yes, exactly. Hot Rock Supajoint, everyone. Hot Rock, thank you for checking in. We're going to be featuring you more each and every week, brother, as soon as I get my computer up and running more smoothly. But I will talk to you soon, and I'll see you tonight on the live stream.
Have a great night. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day, homie. I'm going to go to the
Later.
dispensary now, yo. Yeah.
Yeah, go get that weed, man. Hot Rock Supajoint, everybody. So that kicks off at 7 o'clock. It's a good time. And again, my challenge to you guys when you go check out Hot Rock is to try to smoke along with them and see if you can keep up with Hot Rock and the crew. I'm telling you right now, you can't, but it's fun to try. Yeah, you never fail. Failing has never been so fun. I promise you that much, so much. So that's Hot Rock. So we're going to get here situated for our next on-air segment, which, to be honest with you, I don't know what's... Oh, okay. No, I don't know what we're doing. Oh, I do know what we're doing. There we go. False alarm. Are you guys ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Let's go.
Whatever it is.
Whatever it is. Yeah, you don't even know. I know. That's the way I like to keep. I keep you on the edge of your seat. I talked about a guy who was offering free hugs in Wisconsin, which is not unusual. This happens, right? But what made this story unusual is that when people said no thanks, he tried to fight them. He was so mad about it. He was like, no, I want you to get free hugs. All right, let's go. Rock on 2.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. We're live here on this Wednesday morning, hanging out with Aaron and Drum.
Yo.
A few minutes away from our another one. So we got great news that Drum's going to be covering here soon, but I do have a couple things that I want to touch on first. There is a debate question that's been going around the internet that I wanted to ask you guys real quick. I'll just touch on it. And I'll ask you, Aaron, because you're a dude. If there was a male contraceptive pill, birth control pill, would you take it?
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Yeah? Even if it gave you bee boobs or lady boobs?
Lady boobs, huh? Well, I'm already kind of veering down that direction anyways. So it depends if, yeah, I'd be fine with that.
Yeah, all right. Well, I guess debate over. So all right. Let me tell you how bad the pandemic sucks in Australia. Okay, so you think we live in tyranny here. You're sadly mistaken. We actually have a ton of freedom. If you go down to Australia or New Zealand, if a single case of COVID breaks out, they go on full-blown lockdown. And it affected a lot of people. And now they're starting to see protests and everything. People are not happy in Australia. And the life of pandemic down under does kind of suck. It sucks so bad. In fact, I have an example. There was a fugitive who was on the run for over 30 years. He was able to break out of prison using like a nail file, something stupid. It was actually a little hacksaw thing. Somehow he got that, and he sawed the bars of the window of his jail. So in Australia, I guess they had those 1800 old Wild West like jails where you could saw the bars off. Well, he did this, and he escaped from jail, and he was on the run effectively for over 30 years. He started doing trade work and to make ends meet, being a carpenter, a handyman, whatever you need, this dude could get it done. Hell, he knew how to escape out of jail, so he could definitely fix your porch, right?
Yeah.
So once COVID hit, so did the lockdowns. And when the lockdowns hit, the work dried up. So this man his name was Darko Desic. What an awesome name.
Yeah. Nice.
He had to, resort to living on the beach, and in Australia, that's fine and dandy. It's nice for a little bit, but after a while, things get kind of old, and then he couldn't even go anywhere. He had to wear a mask, and then everything was closed because everything was on lockdown, and he had enough. He got to a point where he's like, you know what? This pandemic life sucks. You know what would be better? Living in prison.
Ooh.
So he turned himself into prison. After 30 plus years, they pretty much given up on looking for this guy. Shows up to the police station one day and says, you got me.
Good job. You got me.
You send me straight to jail, please. And that's how much the pandemic sucks in Australia.
Hey, guaranteed meals, you get to work out, hang out with some buddies.
Doesn't sound too bad, huh?
Yeah, not too bad.
Right. I mean, the sodomy is the bad part, but you put
Bad
that
for
aside.
some, not for all.
I guess you're right there. You're thinking positively.
Yeah, there's silver linings to this.
I mean, he must know something we don't.
All right.
He went back.
Exactly.
I'm surprised you don't know that, Miss Tentacle. All right, let's take a quick break. We'll be back with another one with Drum next on Beef Vegan Presents. Clear.
Wait, surprised I don't know what exactly.
I think it was a sodomy thing.
I heard about this whole situation that went down yesterday.
You're talking about sodomy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like sodomy is fun. He sounds like, something I don't know, right? And I was like, oh, I'm surprised you didn't know.
I don't
Sodomy
know.
can be fun. But
Not about the sodomy part. It's more like about like, why would you turn yourself in, dude?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I thought you were talking about anal.
No, I was trying to focus on the fact that he turned himself back in. I was like, you had 30 years free, dude. You could have left.
That's all he needed.
That makes sense. So it was me that had the dirty mind, not you. I get that. That
I
makes
was unfortunately on your side of that, Beef. I thought the same thing.
Thank you. Yeah. The way that you said it, Drum, did seem like you were referring to the sodomy.
I really wasn't though. I was too focused on the fact that 30 years you were free. Why would you turn yourself back in?
Again, maybe he's a fan of the
Like I said,
sodomy.
pluses and minuses. Sodomy is usually good for one person, bad for the other in jail.
Right.
But how do you know? Like that's such a bad generalization and stereotype. You guys got to educate yourselves.
That is true. I'm just thinking specifically jail.
Sodomy without consent is never fun.
Yes,
Yeah.
and you know what? Like
There you
a lot
go.
of people have mix-ups about that. So
Yeah.
can't generalize me.
Yeah, I'm sorry for generalizing, but the jail sodomy.
Yeah. How dare you generalize?
I've never been to jail myself, so or been sodomized. So
I have been to jail. I have not been sodomized because, they don't do that in jail. It's a prison thing. I would say it's strictly prison. And my whole point, because when I first started going to jail, I was 18 years old, right? So obviously all my high school friends, and they all had the same jokes like, oh, don't drop the soap. So I had to remind them, like, as far as jail's concerned, like people are in there for like one month to like maybe 8-9 months.
yeah,
but
it's temporary. Yeah.
on average, it's like 1 month to 6 months. So if you can't go 6 months without having sex with a woman to where you're looking at like another dude being like, oh, I want to, forcefully sodomize him, then you were probably leaning that way before you went to jail. You understand? Like,
that's fair.
you don't get converted to like, I like dudes all of a sudden just because you haven't had a woman in 6 months. There's a lot of guys out there in the free world that don't get a woman within 6 months. They go on those dry spells longer than that. And they still consider themselves hetero. So I think the decision to not be hetero, and it's not a decision unless you're in prison, really.
I'm gonna have to argue with that. I saw a TikTok once, and the guy was explaining it's not about like whether or not you were changed or if you chose to be this or whatever. A lot of times, it like you said before, people were already like leaning that way anyways. Maybe this area provides a safe opportunity and space to explore these options. Nobody ever thinks about that.
Okay.
I could see that too.
Yeah. All right. So like they get a DUI and they're just like, oh, it sucks that my license is suspended, but finally I could go be gay.
And no, it's not like that at all. I mean, and if you're in prison, there's other things you've done. But or like maybe like
I had a friend go to prison for DUIs.
Really?
Yeah, 3 of them. But yeah, don't mess around. Those DUIs are dangerous and they add up. But he was in a minimum security prison. He actually enjoyed it. He got to play a lot of pool. And yeah, that was like the highlight. So when he came out, he was actually like, it was not a bad time at all. I think he liked it. Oddly enough, I remember Tommy Chong when I interviewed him. He really enjoyed prison too.
Okay.
But the prison that Tommy Chong went to was a lot nicer than the prison that my buddy went to because he had rich person.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah.
It's like that scene from Is It Goodfellas when he's like, yeah, I went to prison.
Yeah.
And then he was just like vibing, eating spaghetti, calling it a day.
Hey, you know what time it is again?
What time? That time?
It's time for Unbelievable Facts again. Ooh. Oh, yes, because I really want to nail this segment. So
let's try it again.
Yeah, when we do it on the air, we'll just kill it. Okay. So go ahead and start off with the unbelievable facts. Ready? Go.
Unbelievable facts. Unbelievable facts.
Yeah. In 1996, a fisherman discovered a man's body in the English Channel. The only identifiable object identifiable object on the body was a Rolex wristwatch. Since every Rolex is engraved with a unique serial number and special markings are made every time the watch is serviced, the police were able to trace the service records and identify the victim and ultimately the murderer.
Unbelievable facts. Unbelievable facts.
See, we just gotta
See,
work
I
on our
love that.
timing.
Aaron and I we're like, ready?
In. Yeah.
I'll point
we
to
need
you
a
guys.
accountant. We need an accountant or something.
I'll put my hand up or something, but the timing is what we're trying to work down. Nail down here. All right. Marlon Brando was in acting class taught by Stella Adler, who once instructed the class to act like chickens, adding that a nuclear bomb was about to be dropped on them. While most of the class clucked and ran around wildly, Brando sat calmly and pretended to lay an egg. When asked why he chose to react that way, Brando said, "I'm a chicken. What do I know about bombs?" Huh? Yeah, and that's spot on by Marlon Brando.
Unbelievable facts. Unbelievable facts.
The tomb of an unknown soldier is guarded round the clock by members of a special detail from the 3rd U.S. Infantry Regiment. The guards do not wear any rank insignia to make sure that they do not outrank whoever is buried there.
Unbelievable facts. Unbelievable facts.
And finally, pianist Anton Rubinstein liked staying in bed so much too late, but his wife figured out a clever way to getting him out of bed. She would play incomplete chords on the piano, which bothered him so much that he would get out of bed and complete the chord. While he was up, his wife would strip the bed to prevent him from getting back in it. Ooh, that's clever.
I like that.
Yeah, and that is your unbelievable facts.
Unbelievable facts.
Dang, I started early.
Ready?
One more time. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Unbelievable facts. Unbelievable facts.
Yeah.
The last one was good.
I'll tell you what. I want you to sing that again so I can record it. Ready?
We're gonna get like a full count in.
Yeah. Ready?
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Unbelievable facts. Unbelievable facts.
I think I might be.
What was that tempo you counted us in on?
Yeah, that was a weird 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Hold on.
Supposed to give us the right tempo, so we start at the right time.
Okay. Well, I'll do a backwards count. Okay, 3, 2, 1. As we're doing show prep here on the show now. Okay. 3, 2.
Unbelievable facts. Unbelievable facts.
That is money. I
That's
like
pretty
that
good.
a lot.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. So I'll do a little playback on it. I think it's pretty good too.
Did you play it back? Do you want us to record over the playback to get like 4
So
voices?
you gotta give us a countdown next
I'll
time.
be
Like
able to
if
do
you
that
ever
in
do a
post.
countdown again, you gotta do it like in Scott Pilgrim versus World. So we are Sex Bomb. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh yeah.
I'm the Wayne's World generation drum, so I always do the counting backwards and then I go silent and nod my head because you don't necessarily want to say it. Have you seen Wayne's World?
I love Wayne's World.
Okay, good.
I think we should get out of here. Well, you're low on gas and what is it? And you need a jacket. Oh, I'm low on gas and you need a jacket.
I don't know. I'm not a quoter, but
I'm not a quoter either. Actually,
I have a lot of friends that are. All right, hold on. Here's
Unbelievable facts. Unbelievable facts.
See, that's
pretty good.
That's money,
That's pretty
actually.
nice.
Yeah, so that just made the segment. So I don't even need you guys here.
Nice.
Oh, good.
So I'll put that in my hotkeys, and then when I do the unbelievable facts, bam.
You got to put a deep line on there too, so you get the full harmonies.
Oh, I should be on
A
there.
little bass. You need to get the bass in there.
I get my bass in the face. Wayne's World was the ish. All right, let's see. Close that out here. All right, Hot Rock just mentioned the show. That's nice. Yeah, let's check out Hot Rock's mention here. Oh, can't see it.
Ooh,
that's all right. That was a live stream.
Not safe for work.
Is that what it says?
No, I was just giving some stuff. Could you imagine?
Oh yeah. Well, with this show, I wouldn't be surprised. Are you ready to do another one?
It's right here. It's pulled up.
Cool.
Right.
Yeah, I have it printed up too. We actually have a lot of good little news. We got 3 stories to cover here and another one with drum.
I'm going in cold. I'm excited.
Yeah, exactly. You're going to be educated here.
All right.
Let's go.
Okay. The second story I'm most intrigued about and excited about.
That's a good tease.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. But it's all on drum. So let's get her to do this. We got 20 seconds before we go live. And I'll even do the news intro this morning. Here we go. I did is I forgot to put a stop in there, and so I went right into the promo. So that's all right though. I'm doing this right now. All right, here we go. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
Breaking news from Main Street to your street.
I think you just blew this thing wide open. God, I love the local news. Every summer they tell me how to beat the heat, and every summer it works.
So, what are we doing? Are we just jumping right into this? Or...
All right, it's time for another one with Drum. Drum, give us all the news that we missed this morning. What do we got?
All right. Who tips more? Baby boomers, Gen X, millennials? Who do you think?
Ooh.
My guess is millennials.
You say millennial in the middle of the pack there.
That's right.
Yeah, it's definitely not the baby boomers. They were raised on a different standard.
Yeah, and Gen X, they probably try. Oh, no, sorry, not Gen X. Gen Z probably try. They probably don't have the income yet.
See, you can't say that because I do tip every time, and a lot of us only go out when we know we can afford it.
Yeah, you're forgetting.
I like people that do that.
Aaron,
so roughly,
hold on, Aaron, you're forgetting that Gen Z is terrible with money, and that's why.
No, see, you can't say that either because if anyone's
they're generous with money.
If you think about it, Gen X is not as good as with money, but we're getting off track. Roughly half of America believes that the standard restaurant tip should be between 16 to 20% of the total bill.
I believe that too. 16 to 20% is correct. And I would usually tip 20%. A little over 20% if it's really good service, but never lower than 10%.
A majority of baby boomers, 55% of them tip in that range compared to 46% of Gen X and just 38% of millennials.
So the millennials are the worst tippers?
A majority of the millennials believe that the standard gratuity is less than 16%. 16%.
That makes sense. My buddy Ryan, I had to tell him that the new standard was 20%. He thought it was 15%. And so he worked there and be like, no, buddy, the standard went up. Inflation went up. Brutal. Yeah. So
basically, Gen X, millennials say that the standard tip should be 0 to 5%. 9% of Gen X and 6% of baby boomers also are cheapskates.
Okay.
Cheapskates, they say.
Yes. So yeah, screw all those people. All right, what else you got in the news?
All righty. A study about the filthiest part of your bathroom may surprise you.
Okay, what is the filthiest part of our bathroom?
The new study reveals that the filthiest areas in terms of bacteria and grime is either a bathroom radiator or a towel rail.
Oh, the towel rail. Yeah. Nobody has a radiator in this town, so nobody cares about that. But the towel rail, just the rail itself, not the towel.
Yeah. These common spots are where towels hang off to dry, among other places, where people rarely clean while scrubbing the bathroom. And damp towels are the ideal breeding ground for harmful microorganisms and bacteria.
Wow. Yeah, that is interesting. It's something to freak out about, because I don't like the germs in the bathroom. Yeah. Especially, luckily there's no towel rails in public restrooms, so I'm sure that would be a different survey altogether. But I think the flush, the handle on the toilet.
That's
I think everyone has the universal rule of just step on the handle.
That's why there's so many germs on there. I don't do that universal rule, and I get germs all over my hand there, Drum.
Ew.
I know. All right, what's our final story here?
McDonald's is phasing out plastic toys in Happy Meals.
This is the story I was excited about. I said the second story. She did it third. But yes, okay. So no more plastic toys from McDonald's Happy Meals, huh?
Yeah, they plan to drastically reduce the plastic in its Happy Meals toys worldwide by 2025.
Wow.
Dang. Do you know what they're doing instead? Are they doing paper recycled Batman or something?
Yeah, their idea is to develop basically cardboard superheroes kids can build, or board games with plant-based or recycled game pieces.
Okay, that's nice.
Cool. So you still get some kind of action figure toy, I feel like that's a big part of the McDonald's experience as a kid.
Yeah, and you know what? Because they sell more than 1 billion toys per each year, the company says that the new goal is to reduce virgin plastic by 90% compared to 2018.
Think about that. That's the crazy part of this story. 1 billion plastic pieces of toys, and actually it's probably multiple pieces of plastic. So over 1 billion artifacts of plastic into the environment just because of McDonald's Happy Meals toys.
Yeah.
So they're doing this, which is great, and they're going to be doing it slowly. They should have did this 20 years ago. If you look at the bottom of the ocean, it's nothing but McDonald's Happy Meals toys. So excellent job in the news today, Drum. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to wrap things up with your beef tip next. And Rock 102.1 KFMA. It's Beef Vegan Presents. All right. So yeah, excellent job there. What are we agreeing with Todd here on the live stream? I got distracted on that. In fact, actually, I'm just gonna have Todd pop in so he could tell us.
Tipping is done. Pay your staff.
Yes. Okay. Well, I'll let him say this himself here. In fact, actually, there was a story that I did not put on the show sheet talking about the shortages in restaurants, and restaurant workers aren't coming to work because they're not making enough money. And of course, restaurant owners are like, screw these guys. They're not coming to work. When the counter argument is like, well, just pay them more so they can come to work. And when you work in the restaurant industry, you're not doing 40 hours. Sometimes you're doing 60, 70 hours. True. You know, you're pulling doubles, you're picking up shifts, and there's no guarantee money. So, you know, like if you get stiffed a couple times or the restaurant's slow, you're still there working. You're not living your life. And you're basically enslaved to your job. There's been too many jobs I've been 100% enslaved to.
Yeah, and I guess rumor has it that like it's a weird thing about like how some restaurants are like, oh, we can make profit on a skeleton crew more than when we did before, and so they're making it like, oh, we got to make them feel bad for us.
Yeah, see, if you say Todd's name 3 times, he appears. It's spooky, and he's in the dark as well.
Well, I'm busy doing the real job thing, and I'm really regretting giving you this power. What do you want?
I know, it's great. It's like John Oliver. I could just like clap on and pop up Todd. So what is your argument as far as people needing to get paid more? Is that what you're saying with this?
Pay your staff. You need servers there to do work. Pay your staff to do the job that they're there to do, and don't push it off on, like, don't make a competition out of it. Don't make a social thing out of it. Don't give people an excuse. Pay your staff. Get rid of tipping. Tipping is dumb.
So you just get rid of tipping and then include that into the bill?
Yeah, that's where it would automatically
pay your staff. Pay your damn staff. You need servers there, pay your staff. Done.
That's somewhat interesting. Okay, so what do you suggest, like a chain restaurant like a Chili's should pay their servers?
Definitely
$15 an hour.
Yeah.
15?
But see, if you're getting tips, you could pull like $20 an hour.
Yeah, but it's not guaranteed every time. And people forget that you make less than, because you're supposed to make up the rest of your pay in tip.
That's true. I mean, I'm restaurant adjacent, so probably not the best argument for this, because like we only employ bartenders at my place,
right?
So they all want the tips. You know, like we pay them pretty fairly hourly, but it works out to like $30 an hour.
Yeah, their minimum wage is different than servers. I think servers' minimum wage is something around unless they change it, like $2.15,
$2.20, $2.72 nationally.
Our minimum, even without tipping, is like 10.
Okay, yeah. So bartenders get paid more minimum wage, which I always thought was unfair because bartenders make more.
They make the tips anyways.
Yeah, so they get better tips, and then they got a better hourly. So when you're working in a restaurant, it was always your goal to kind of make your way to bartender in that restaurant because you would bring double the income in.
I'm glad Christina brought up a good point. I was thinking about this just right now about how in Japan they don't do tipping. They just pay their workers really well.
Well, that's what Todd was saying.
Pay your
So
workers.
you took the Japanese way. Okay.
Well, and there's so many problems with tippings on just talk about a social level and how many different excuses people come up with, or ask any server about the post-church crowd on a Sunday afternoon and how well they
Oh my God, yes.
Like, it extinguishes any, like, there's suddenly no bad shifts. Like now you have workers who want, all of a sudden your experienced crew doesn't want to be around for the busier times, but still, like, you would have experienced staff around.
Accommodate the pay, like when you're cleaning toilets, because in no part of the job description that a lot of servers get does it say like, oh, you're going to basically have janitorial practices. But like, we have a janitor at the end of the day, but you're going to basically be doing what they do because reasons. So they should definitely be getting paid, especially if they're doing that work more than 16, because that cleaning people's stuff is disgusting.
Yeah,
nasty.
That's true. Look at, and this is the first time I'm seeing people in unison saying they're Team Todd. This is crazy.
Well, it's one of those things that probably would be great, but you have to like overhaul the entire country's system. So it's one of those things that'd be great to happen. It just might be impossible.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what business owners would say. So you would say you're on the dark side there.
Well, like I said, we don't have like servers and hostesses and stuff. We only have people that get tip well.
Yeah.
So we're a little different.
You are different because you do
yeah.
take care of your people. And I think it would be more difficult if you have a bigger restaurant, but at the same time, it seems like it's based in greed to a certain extent. And they say, they're going to pass on the expense to the customer. Well, you're talking about what? Adding an extra 10 cents onto an already overpriced burger?
Right.
And, do it. At this point, if I'm sitting there, I'm there for the experience and somewhat quality of a burger.
Hey, In-N-Out makes it work, right? They pay their people well, and their burgers are still the,
You don't ever tipping's not expected at In-N-Out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There's a system where it works well.
Yeah, I don't tip In-N-Out employees because they make more money than me.
Yeah. And also they're not I don't tip at In-N-Out like I don't tip at Burger King. Like it's a fast food place. You don't have servers. You're not tipping.
Yeah. I'm just saying there's a way to pay your people well and keep the prices down. Like, obviously, because if In-N-Out can do it.
There are fast food places that I do tip though. And those are the ones that give you the slip back where they show the little tip thing. So say Jersey Mike's, like a sub place.
Yeah.
They make the sub right in front of you and then they give you a little slip. I usually throw them $1. Where's another place I do the dollar bet? Oh, Dutch Brothers. Dutch Brothers, I'm always tipping them $1 as well. So there are these kind of fast food places that you're kind of expected to give a tip for. And you feel the pressure. And I know I do. So I'm always paying an extra $1 just because
that's why tipping's bad right there too. Right there. Do you feel the pressure to do it? You feel socially obligated to tip. You feel that's not, there's no rules against it, but you just feel this guilt, this tinge, I feel obligated to tip because these guys aren't getting paid enough to do the thing that they're there to do. Pay your employees to do the job. Tipping is bad. Well, abolish.
I don't know if we don't have any restaurant owners on this live stream right now, but I hope they do see this because those are wise words from Mr. Todd Marley. Todd, thanks for popping in, dude. I'll talk to you here soon.
Let's play D&D in 2 weeks. Think about it. We got to talk.
Let's go.
Later on.
All right, cool. All right, later. Yes, we're going to do some D&D with Todd.
Awesome.
Yeah, at the mall in 2 weeks. So we're just
Games and Gadgets, Short Rest Tavern.
Yes, I'm so glad you know exactly what we're talking about.
Exactly. Yeah. We're just waiting for you to move to San Diego to do it.
Just then you'll go?
Yeah.
Dang.
I know. No, when exactly are you moving to San Diego?
October 4th.
Oh.
So yeah, before that.
Yeah, but like I said, I'll still be around. I'll be at least once a month in town.
All right. Well, make sure you're in town when we do our D&D.
If you do it on a weekend, make sure you do it on a weekend.
Ooh,
yeah, we're attempting to, but we'll see. They've been saying like Wednesday night for the time being, so I don't know. Todd's October 2nd won't work. I have to DJ a wedding. I'll explain more on that another day. All right, let's get into this.
Are we sure he's not Satan? On Rock 102.1 KFMA.
Oh, no, I'm totally baiting. All right, we're almost out of time, but I want to leave you with this before we go. There was a man named Kevion Hooks who was arrested for armed robbery. And armed robbery was kind of weird because everything he took one at a time, he's like, oh, that's nice. How much is this worth? And he did that when he was stealing a victim's a watch and his backpack, and then he even took the victim's prosthetic leg. That's what did him in, because he was apprehended by police. And when police found him, they found him with the victim's leg strapped to his head.
Oh.
And yeah, that was enough to show that he was guilty. He was caught red-footed, if you will. And that's what I want to leave you with. So that will lead me to this beef tip. As I'm trying to wrap my mind around this story, what's a good beef tip? Well, I mean, if you got an extra leg, you should be able to run away from cops a little faster. So, I don't actually have a beef tip for this.
I was going to say, rather than, an extra leg, just take the hand.
Okay. We'll leave it with that. Excellent beef tip, Drum. Thank you guys so much. Tomorrow morning, we're going to have Rico in studio. We'll continue to give away tickets for Ghosts and Volbeat, and we have a whole lot more. So make sure you tune in then at 6 o'clock. Till then, as always, drive safe, ride safe, and rock local. Later. See ya.
When you wish upon a side of beef, soon will come an end to all your grief. But if you've been mean or kind of bad, I will knock out all your teeth.